Hello, hello. It's Business Partner B1 Plus, Unit 3, Business Workshop 3, Social Media Manager Required. This is the part B of this lesson. Last lesson, we watched three candidates for the position at Media Solutions. Media Solutions is a prestigious media company specializing in media and public relations solutions for clients worldwide. The person who will work for the company will have to manage and contribute to their social media sites, improve the profiles of key clients in social media, deliver easy to read social media reports and updates for clients, liaising with both the marketing team and key clients, and report to the head of communications. Well, they recorded their 1 minute video CVs. They posted, they sent to the company, we watched them, and we got to know Amalia, Berthe, and Cindy. Did you like them? Very nice people with different backgrounds, experiences, and interests in life. What are we doing today? Today we will consider in more details their CVs. We are going to read their CVs and analyze which the best candidate could be for the company. Well, we will also read the covering letters from them and decide on who to hire. And finally, listen to part of the interviews, the first interviews. No, not now. In which the candidates answer the question, what is your proudest achievement? Well, very interesting lesson because it's a hands-on on analyzing their CVs. The first exercise is to read the CVs of two of the candidates. The headings are missing for Bertie's CV. Which headings could you use? We are going to analyze others' CVs as well. I'm not going to cover Amalia's and Cindy's CVs. We are only going to read Bertie's CVs. Why? Because the activity is to do that, to compare the CVs. And you should analyze one of the CVs, not Amalia's and Cindy's. Okay, so let's read Bertie's and leave the other ones for the live lesson. Let me open it here. Here, the 137. We have Bertie's CV. You are going to notice that the heading is missing. And this is what the exercise is about. We have Amalia's and Cindy's, and based on that, we are going to work on Bertha's CV. Burnsen. Her contact. Here we have Bertie Burnsen at yahoo.com. She has a Skype name or a profile at Skype, bertie.burnsen. We have a second heading here. What is it about? I have just completed a degree in marketing and event management, specializing in advertising events and consumer analysis. I am an enthusiastic team player with excellent communication and leadership skills. I enjoy working with others and and am always ready to take on new challenges. I am looking for the chance to work for a dynamic international organization. It's very, it's closely related to her video. Do you remember the video? We've already watched it from last lesson. You can refer to that in the previous video as well. Taekwondo instructor for children aged 5 to 12 years old. Monitor on a summer camp, responsible for organizing sports and other activities for children. Volunteer work for a charity that provides help for people with eating disorders. What heading would you give here? Would you write here? I'm not going to say anything about that. This is what we have to do based on Cindy's or Amalia's CV. Let's move on. 2014 to 2018, BA, degree in marketing with event management, University of Copenhagen. 2011 to 2013, school leaving certificate. School leaving certificate is a test that people do in other countries in the end of the secondary school, the end of high school if you prefer. Social media. I write my own blog. Martial arts, black belt in Taekwondo, sports and health, dancing Lindy Hop, and traveling. Lindy Hop? What's that? I don't know. I don't have the faintest idea. Oh, Lindy Hop. This is Lindy Hop. Take a look of what it is according to Rock That Swing channel. And there was a teacher's presentation on 2020. It's this kind of dance. How do you like it? Cool. Come on! How do you like it? I loved that. I'd like to practice that. Well, it's one of Bertie's interests, right? Yes, obviously this is it, but we have to give the name in the exercise. Where's the... Here. So, this is what we have to do in this exercise. We have to give the names for the headings here of her CV, right? Let's move on, because after analyzing, we have part B. And what is part B about? Part B is here. Let me just, yes. What we have to do. Look, who would you hire at this stage? Only by the CV. Would you have an idea on who to hire? Make notes about the two CVs you read and then compare your ideas with a partner. The candidate needs to be someone who, I'd prefer someone who has, so this is what you expect from the candidate, but based on the needs of the company. Do you remember that? You can pause the video, read again, and have a better idea of what the company needs. I'd hire or I'd employ Amalia, Bertie, or Cindy because she has good communication skills, social media skills. What would be very important for you as an employer? I think we should hire or employ one of the girls because of her experience in social media, or in charity, or in sports, or in dealing with the public. We could write strengths of the candidates and weaknesses, right? Because they have them, and we can read about them. Well, it's going to be a very good discussion. After that, we have some extra activities here. We have, and this is very nice, because we are going to watch the videos of the 3 applicants again and answer the questions. We have some questions here. For example, which of the candidates says she's hardworking and reliable? Well, everybody should be, right? But someone says that. We are going to see the questions. Let's take a look. Who is currently in charge of a large team? Which of the candidates says she is sociable and a people person? Who loves social media and writes a blog? Who says that, right? Because basically all of the 3 should like that. Who has a degree in marketing and is a fast learner? Which of the candidates promises to deliver reports on time? Which of the candidates is well qualified and has worked in different sectors? 8. Which of the candidates says attitude is more important than experience? And finally, who has excellent language skills? I'm going to play. Pay attention, because after that you will be able to answer these questions. Obviously, you can take a picture of the questions 1 to 4, 5 to 8, and finally 9 if you want, right? You can take a print of it. Let me play.
Is this webcam on? Oh, right. So, why should you hire me? Well, I have to say I think I'm hardworking, I'm reliable, and I'm highly qualified. I have a background in marketing and a lot of experience in different sectors. I also speak various languages, so that will be very useful for an international company like Media Solutions. I would like to work for you because I think I'm good at communicating, especially writing, and I could contribute to your communications department with my ideas and improve the presence of your clients in social media. That's all really. Thanks for listening. Oh, and please call me if you'd like me to come in for an interview.
Why should you hire me? Because I'm a people person. I'm not only sociable, but also really creative. And if you hired me, I would give 110%, and I would get on with all the team and the clients too. Another thing you should know about me is I'm really into sports and martial arts. As you can see. You can check out some of my videos on social media on how to do sports training. I love social media and dedicate a lot of time to it. It's the way everyone communicates nowadays. What else? I've got a degree in marketing. I did an internship at my dad's company and I learned a lot. I'm a fast learner. I don't have lots of experience, but I think it's more important to have the right attitude and just get out there and do it. So why should you hire me? Because I'm worth it. Call me for an interview and please give me the chance to tell you more.
So, you'd like to know why you should hire me? That's a good question. Looking at my CV, you might think I don't have any relevant experience, but I do have experience in managing people. I have to communicate in my job every day, where I'm responsible for a team of 40 people, talking to different departments and dealing with difficult customers. I'm good at working under pressure, so you can depend on me to write those reports on time. Oh, just a minute. Okay. Another consideration is that I'm a big fan of social media. I write a blog in my free time, although I don't have that many followers yet. I'm also studying marketing online in the evenings. So, if you hire me, I will help you to find the best solutions for you and your clients and improve their online presence with the contributions of key opinion leaders and influencers. Thank you for considering my application, and I look forward to your call.
Right? Well. So, I'm going to leave you to answer. And we are going to check the answers at the live lesson. Which of the candidates says she's hardworking and reliable? Who is currently in charge of a large team? Which of the candidates says she's sociable and a people person? Who loves social media and writes a blog? Who has a degree in marketing and is a fast learner? Which of the candidates promises to deliver reports on time? And which of the candidates is well qualified and has worked in different sectors? Which of the candidates says attitude is more important than experience? And finally, who has excellent language skills? Yes, this is the first exercise. Another one is this one here. We should read all 3 CVs and decide if these sentences are true or false based on the CVs. Correct the incorrect sentences. So they could employ Amalia because of her professional experience in marketing and public relations. Well, we have to read the CVs, right? So let's do it. The CVs are on page 133, right? Yes. Let me enlarge first one. This is from Amalia. Dear Sir or Madam, I am writing to apply for the position of Social Media Manager at Media Solutions, as advertised on your website. I believe I would be a real asset to your company. I have a degree in marketing and an MA in communications, master in arts, in communication and public relations. In addition, I have worked in a variety of sectors, from the hotel industry to telecommunications. I'm currently working in the communications department of a well-known coffee chain. I consider myself to be reliable, flexible, and I have excellent communication and language skills. I speak Portuguese as well as Spanish and French, and I am currently learning Chinese. Please find a copy of my video CV enclosed. I look forward to hearing from you with regard to a possible interview. Regards, Amalia Atwood Azinheira. Nice! How did you like it? Now let's read Bertie's CV. Hi, my name is Bertie, and I'd love to work for Medium Solutions. I've seen your web and it looks really interesting. I'm a people person. I love social media and spend all my time doing it. I'm not only sociable but also really creative, and I'd get on well with all the team and the client. My English teacher always said I was great at writing stories, so I'm sure writing reports won't be a problem. Also, I love all kinds of team sports and I am a martial arts expert. See my video. It's a bit longer than a minute, sorry. Looking forward to hearing from you soon, Birte Bernsen. And finally, Cindy's CV, to whom it may concern. I would welcome the opportunity to working for your company as a social media manager. I have recently completed a degree in business administration and have worked as an intern in the marketing department for local government. Currently, I'm working as a customer service manager in a call center. This is a challenging position as I am responsible for a large team, although I enjoy dealing with people and problem solving on a daily basis. In addition, I have always kept up to date with current social media trends. Please find attached my video CV. Currently, I'm working as a customer service manager in a call center. This is a challenging position as I am responsible for a large team, although I enjoy dealing with people and problem solving on a daily basis. In addition, I have always kept up to date with current social media trends. Please find attached my video CV where I describe my key qualities and skills. I am confident that my skills will prove useful for this post. I would very much appreciate the opportunity of an interview to find out more about the position and demonstrate how I can be of value to your company. Best regards, Cindy Castro. Very good applicants, don't you agree? Well, you have to say whether sentences are true or false. They could employ Amalia because of her professional experience in marketing and public relations. True or false? I'm not going to say that it's true. Second, all three candidates say they have very good communication skills. They would say, what would they say if they want to get a job that demands good communication skills? None of the candidates says she has good leadership skills. There's one that says that has very good leadership skills. I'm not going to say which one. You have to look again at the CVs. The only candidate who mentions her computer skills is Cindy. Is it Cindy? No. There is one who says that, but it isn't Cindy. Be careful. Bertie has completed a master's degree in marketing and public relations. True or false? There's someone. And Bertie has a master's degree, but is it in marketing and public relations? I don't think so. If they need someone who is good at meeting specific objectives, they could hire Cindy. Amalia is a possible candidate because she has lived in Copenhagen. Was it Cindy? Was it Amalia or Cindy? Someone has lived in Copenhagen. Would you like to visit or live in Copenhagen? 8. Bertie has an interest in social media and writes her own blog. Bertie doesn't have much professional experience, but has done voluntary work. The candidate who speaks the most languages is Cindy. Is that correct? There's someone who speaks English, French, Spanish, and Portuguese. Cindy doesn't mention languages, but probably she also speaks other languages. Right? This is it. Let's finish this exercise together. What else do we have to do? Analysis of covering letters. Look at the covering letters, emails from the applicants on page 133. Which of the candidates write effectively? Give reasons for your answers. Who would you hire at these stages? Well, we didn't read the CVs together. We read the covering letters. These are the covering letters. Right, there's someone who has terrible English, too informal, words written with mistakes, misspelling. Well, all right. Which of the candidates writes effectively? Are there more than one? Do the three of them write very well? Give reasons. Who would you hire at this stage? Who would you hire? Would you hire Amalia, Bertie, or Cindy? There's a last episode. First, interviews. Listen to extracts from the interviews in which the candidates answer the question, what is your proudest achievement? Make notes and then decide which one of the three you are going to call for a second interview. Amalia, Bertie, or Cindy. Okay, let's listen to that. I'm going to play and you're going to see.
Business Workshop 3. Recording 2. Amalia.
My proudest achievement? That's a difficult question. I think it was the time when I graduated from university. No, sorry, I think my proudest moment was when I organised a charity event for homeless people in my town. It was a lot of work, but the response from the public was tremendous, and we raised over £4,000. I was responsible for organising the social media campaign and talking to the press. I think I did a good job, and my family told me they were very proud of me. It was a brilliant experience that made me want to work in social media.
Birte.
My proudest achievement has to be when I started a social media campaign about young people with eating disorders. I started posting a video every day with tips for having a healthy diet. But it was all about feeling good, not making life more difficult for yourself. There's a lot of contradictory advice about health tips on the internet. You know, people say different things, and that confuses people. Then I suddenly got thousands of followers on social media, and I realized that my videos and advice on doing exercise and having a healthy diet were making a difference. To give you an example, I received one post from a young woman who was in hospital at the time, and she wrote saying that I was an inspiration to her, and that made me feel really proud of what I was doing. My blog was really helping people, you know.
Cindy.
That's an interesting question. I'm not sure. I think it was when there was a problem while I was still working as an intern. There was a public transport strike, and lots of people were phoning the department and complaining. there was a lack of information and we were getting very negative comments on social media and from the press, and a lot of my colleagues didn't seem very interested. Then we had a crisis meeting and the team decided to work hard until late at night to solve problems and to deal with all the emails and phone calls from the public. But I took the initiative to start writing replies to the negative posts on social media. So we improved our company image and my boss thanked me in front of the whole team. And because of me, the department started taking social media more seriously. I felt really proud. I was just the intern.
It was just an intern. Who would you hire? Who would you call for a second interview? Cindy, Berta, or Amalia? I liked the answers. We are going to talk much more about these interviews during the live lesson. And we have another exercise here. This is to work with sentence halves. Listen again and match the sentence halves. Well, these are the sentences. I'm not going to play again, to be honest. You can just go back the video and listen again to the audios, okay? But we have the sentences here. Amalia's proudest moment was when Amalia was responsible for the social media campaign. Berta's proudest moment was when she began a campaign. Berta realized that her posts on how to exercise. Berta felt proud because she was. Cindy's proudest achievement was when Cindy worked with colleagues who. Cindy felt proud because her manager. And then the second halves are dealt successfully with negative comments about her organization. Weren't very interested in comments on social networks. She organized a charity event, had to speak to the press, and diet were making an impact, inspiring and helping people. Praised her in front of work colleagues, giving people tips about eating healthily. These are the sentence halves. I'm not going to give the answer. We're going to do it during the lesson, the live lesson. But you can take a print, take a picture of the sentences and do it. And remember, you can go back and listen again to the audio. All right? This was basically the first part of the lesson, because in the end we have this part here, second interview. We should decide on who to call for a second interview, and now work in new pairs if possible and agree on which candidate you have decided to call for a second interview. Student A is the human resources manager and student B is your chosen candidate. Nice, really nice. Obviously, you are going to swap roles, right? And what do we have to do? Well, let's read the roles of both of the students. Student A is the human resources manager. Prepare some questions for the interview. You will ask the candidate some general questions about his or her education and work experience. Include 3 or more difficult questions. For example, why you should hire him or her, and ask for examples of his or her proudest achievement and his or her communication skills. It's only her, right? Because we have 3 girls as candidates. But imagine that the other student is a boy and then it's his communication skills. Make sure you describe the job position and the responsibilities involved. Remember, we have the list here. You can pause and read again. And what else? Let's move on. Be prepared to answer the candidate's questions at the end. Let's imagine we are from that company and we have information about the company, or obviously we'll have to invent lots of things. And the candidate, think about what questions you expect to be asked in the interview and prepare your answers. Think about why they should hire you and be ready to give examples of your proudest achievement and your communication skills. Deal with difficult questions using different strategies and expressions. Be prepared to ask the interviewer questions at the end about the job position and the responsibilities involved. Right? Well, social media profiles. The company checked the candidate's social media profiles after the interviews before making a final decision. Read the information on page 136, then discuss the company's decisions with your partner. Well, I'll leave this for the live lesson. Okay. The decisions. Do you agree with the company's final choice? What other factors could influence their final decision? Are you supporting Amalia, Bertie, or Cindy? Who would you hire? Right? Very nice hands-on lesson. Very nice. This is it. This is the candidate. Oh, short hair. Who has short hair? Well. Let's finish the video. And I'm really curious to see who the company will hire. Are you curious too? Okay, see you in the live lesson. Bye-bye.